What's up guys, it's Flossin, and oh boy, we've got a spicy one. The Bernice stonks are shooting through the roof, boys, and I'm here to tell you why this is the biggest deal in Zenless Zone Zero. Now, with stonks and formalities out of the way, let's talk games. Let's talk about that 1.2 live stream, because man, it was packed. Honestly, one of the most exciting ones yet. We got a glimpse of some sweet new events coming our way, which is, you know, always nice. But what really has me going is the quality of life changes, like how we're finally getting preset squad builds. If you've been grinding like I have, you know how much of a game changer this is gonna be. No more having to constantly swap out agents every time you want to try a different comp. And don't even get me started on the backup battery charge. If you're a busy person, that's gonna save you a lot of time. But let's be real, what really stole the show was the reveal of Caesar King and Burnice. I mean, we got to see them in action, and I was sitting there like, yo, what? Bernice flies in the air with her ultimate? Who does she think she is, man? Juno? Anyway, back to the topic at hand. What really gets me excited for this patch are the new disk drive sets, Protop Punk and Chaos Jazz. If you're like me and love tweaking your setups, this is where things really get interesting. Let's start with Protop Punk. This set is honestly a defensive player's dream. It's going to be perfect for Seth, Ben, and of course, Caesar King herself. Protop Punk is shaping up to be the go-to set if you want to make your squad unkillable and boost your damage after assists. That's all fine and dandy, but Protop Punk to me is just the appetizer. Chaos Jazz is honestly blowing my mind right now. From what we've seen, it's specifically designed to benefit Electric Anomaly and Fire Anomaly agents. So basically, if you're running Grace or you're planning to grab Burnice, this is going to be your new best friend. Now, let's break down Chaos Jazz for a second. The 2-piece bonus gives 30% anomaly proficiency, which, to be honest, isn't really anything groundbreaking. It's kind of like what you get from Freedom Blues. It's solid, but nothing really to write home about. But the 4-piece bonus is where things really get wild. When the equipper isn't on the field, their EX special attacks and assist attacks deal an extra 20% damage. Now, I can already hear some people saying, wait a minute, how is that even useful if my agent can only EX special on the field? And I get it, pretty valid question. But here's the thing, you actually get to keep this bonus for 5 seconds after swapping onto the field. That means you can jump in, smash that EX special, and deal some serious damage before switching back out. And I gotta say, that's a real game changer for characters that rely on quick burst damage windows. Now for those of you who've been following my content, you've probably seen my Grace in action. She's been my go-to Electric Anomaly agent, and right now, she's using a 4-piece Freedom Blue set. It was decent for a while, but over time, I started realizing that the 4-piece bonus was actually holding her back. Freedom Blues, for my account, relies too much on being paired with other electric agents to really shine. And if you don't have that kind of synergy, it's kinda meh. And I'm not building my Anton. I found myself thinking, man, this would be so much better if Grace could stand on her own without having to rely on a specific comp. And that's where Chaos Jazz comes in. It's the perfect answer to that problem. Now Grace can be more flexible and I won't have to feel like I'm missing out on damage just because I didn't pair her with a different electric agent. Again, huge stonks. But I gotta say, it's not just Grace and Bernice that have me hyped. Let's talk about Soldier 11 for a second, because this new set is gonna work wonders for her too, just not in the way that you think. You see, I've been running her with the Inferno Metal set, which gives a 28% crit rate boost when hitting a burning enemy. That's a free 56 crit value. With Burnice paired with Soldier, they will constantly apply burn to enemies, and my Soldier can now focus on prioritizing crit damage instead of crit rate in her substats. This opens up so many possibilities for optimizing damage on a Burnice and Soldier team. With Chaos Jazz boosting Burnice and Inferno Metal increasing Soldier's crit, they're gonna be a disgusting combo, dishing out high bursts of damage on and off field. Honestly, this patch is gonna make me wipe the dust off my Soldier 11. And I'm all for it. Now let's talk about the main reason why we're here, Bernice. As I mentioned earlier, the 4-piece bonus of Chaos Jazz benefits both fire and electric anomaly agents, which means this set is going to be insane for anyone planning to run Bernice. If you're like me, you've been eyeing her since the live stream, and now that we know that she's going to be an off-field damage dealer, this set is going to be the ultimate pair for her. Huge stonks incoming for all of us planning to pull Bernice. Listen, no hate to Caesar King, but we know how I feel about her. And honestly, what I really love about this patch is that we're starting to see more specific disk drives come into the game. If you played Genshin or Honkai Star Rail, you know how much build complexity comes with that kind of system. This is just the beginning. and I can't wait to see how Zenless Zone Zero evolves with more tailored sets like Chaos Jazz. We're already getting quality of life updates at lightning speed, and with these new builds, it's about to get even crazier. But I think that's enough yapping from me. What do you guys think? Are you excited about the new sets? And who are you planning to play Bernice with? Let me know in the comments, because I'm really curious how everyone's prepping for patch 1.2. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like down below. It's completely free and lets me know that you enjoy this type of content. Until next time though, happy gaming, and may your pulls be ever in your favor.